This is Martin Brossman.
And Greg Hyer.
And today I'm sitting down with Greg to have him explain LinkingRaleighNC and its relationship also to LinkedIn and the LinkedIn group called
LinkingRaleighNC.
So this is the actual website, LinkingRaleighNC. Is that right?
That's correct.
Where do we begin?
Well, in order to get to this particular page, this is the community page. You can get there by going to my.LinkingRaleighNC.com. You can see it up in the address bar on this video. And it will take you directly to, like I said, the community login page. And so you have a couple different ways, a couple things you can do here. Either if you have an account on LinkingRaleighNC.com, you would actually use this page to log in. If you don't, you have two different options. You can either connect your Facebook account with the online community here at LinkingRaleighNC.com, or if you don't, you can always go in and just create an account here by clicking on the Start Linking Raleigh icon.
Excellent. So why don't we start by me just signing in, because I have signed up already. And so now we're signed in under my account. Where do we begin from here? Obviously, I at least put in my picture, but talk about how they should set up their profile and start.
Sure. Well, when you after you've created your account, you can add some information about yourself. Here, if you need to change anything, you would actually go to your Edit Your Profile option, and what that will do is basically you can select what your gender is, and hopefully you know what that is, what industry you're in. Just say some information about yourself, as well as you can enter in your contact information, like what company you work for, your mobile phone, landline phone, address. This is anything here that has a star next to it is going to be required information. So if you do not want to publish what company you work for, what your phone numbers are, and your addresses are, that's fine. We do also ask that you just talk about your general intentions. Why are you here? What kind of opportunities do you want to be contacted about? Whether it's business deals or career deals, or career opportunities, consulting offers, anything like that. And then recommend how people get in touch with you. What advice would you give? A little pop up there. What advice would you give to users considering contacting you?
So that could be, I prefer to be contacted through Twitter, through the LinkedIn, or give me a phone call.
Exactly.
From 9 to 5.
Yep. And what this actually allows you to do is keep that contact information out of your username. There's too many times, like on LinkedIn, for example, you have somebody who will put in, my name is Greg Hyer, phone number 919-555-1234, and they'll put it into the username. So when the people actually go to search for them, you can't find them. So this gives you the option to put that information in there if you choose to.
Excellent. So first, fill out that piece, and that's the edit profile,
That'll
right?
Be your edit profile page.
What's the next step?
Well, what is kind of important is that you do have a profile picture, and it is recommended that you do use a picture of yourself, a professional picture of yourself. Martin, you have a professional picture of yourself.
I paid a professional.
Very good. and you know what? Professionals can be expensive, but there are very affordable alternatives out there. I don't know if anyone's gotten there. So you can upload up to 4 megabyte size picture. We give you plenty of space to be able to do that. So if you have a high quality picture, then it is worth it, and we'll also automatically create a thumbnail for you.
That's great. So you just need a photo. So really, a square photo would actually be best, because then it scales correctly. Yep. Here we lost a little of my forehead, but at least you know it. Yes. People still know it's me.
That's right.
Okay, what's the next step? Where do we go next?
So you can also edit some of your. This is your detail information. This information normally isn't shared with the public, but basically what it is that here's your name, here's your email address. You can change your password here. You can select your default language, which there's only one language on the site, and that is English. You can also determine what editor you would like to use. There's only one, so by default it will use that one. Help information that is actually not currently installed. What your time zone is. Martin, yours is set correctly to Eastern time zone. Also, whether or not you want to enable Twitter in your account. So anytime, for certain people like yourself who are authors on the site, you can enter in your Twitter username and password here, and anytime that you make a post of an article, it will actually go out onto Twitter for you.
So does it automatically go out?
Yes.
Or does it? Okay,
it will automatically go out for you. Another thing too is that here, if you have not, maybe you started your account here but didn't do it with, didn't create it via Facebook, which is not a requirement, you can also connect your Facebook account to LinkingRaleighNC.com.
Great.
All right. Next section is the privacy area. This is kind of important, because you want to know, you want to be able to have, by default in the background, everything is set. You have to be a friend in order to view most of the information inside. There are some areas where you have to be a site member. A lot of this stuff is not public. Videos are public because we're trying to promote business. So, but here, if you want to change the default settings, you can. If you don't only want like your profile, if you only want your friends to be able to read the details in your profile or see pictures or who your friends are, you can change those settings here. System emails. I very rarely ever send out system emails, but in the event, if you don't want to receive them, you can turn that off. You can also receive application notifications. We can shut those off as well. And if someone, but right now this is turned off, but someone made a comment on your wall, you can also receive an email about that. The next section here is called preferences. Basically, this is just simply how many activities are going on will be displayed in your profile. If you put like 100 in there, it'll be forever long of a profile. So use a conservative number, 10, 15, 20, that's fine. Then, of course, if you are tired of being of the Linking Raleigh community and want to go back into your cave, then you can also request to delete your profile. When you do this, it basically deactivates your profile. I get a message and says that you would like to have your profile deactivated, and you can also, I will after a period of time actually delete your account and clear it off. And,
where do we go next?
Well, I think if we wanted to talk about getting into setting your profile, then I would go to go to applications and click on My Applications. And what that will do is take you over, and there's a bunch of applications or plugins that are actually built into the website. The first thing that I would like you to do is to go in, and if you have a LinkedIn profile, connect your LinkedIn profile to your account. And all you need to do is put in your public URL for your of your LinkedIn profile. And if you don't know what that is, just go out to LinkedIn.com and go to your profile, and you will see your profile URL. Yours, Martin, is linkedin.com/in/Martin Brossman. In your profile, it will actually, you will see that, here's some of your activities, but here's just your LinkedIn profile built into your LinkingRaleighNC.com profile. So if someone wants to actually go and view your profile, they can click on that, and that'll take them right out to your public profile. Now, you're logged into your account, so I imagine it's going to take you directly to your account.
Right.
So.
But if it didn't, we'll show people again where that is. If you scroll down on LinkedIn, it's right here, your public profile.
Public profile URL. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So that's basically that would be the first major thing that I would do in your account is make sure you get your LinkedIn profile displaying. It is not linked together. It's just simply displaying the information that is inside your LinkedIn profile inside of your account on LinkingRaleighNC.com. There is no API integration. There's no connections between the two other than it's displaying public URL information that you choose and you set inside of your LinkedIn account.
Very safe.
Okay, it is absolutely safe.
They've gotten signed up. They started. How do they need to sign out? What do they need to do?
So the last thing that you need to do is over here on the right hand side is a log out button. So if you click log out.
Excellent. Well, this gave us a good introduction of how to sign up and get going on Linking Raleigh NC. Future videos to come, including how to use the group and other ways to actually use events and other things in this process. Great, Greg. This was terrific. Thanks again. This is Martin Brossman with Pro Networking Online and
Greg Hyer with LinkingRaleighNC.com.
Look forward to seeing you and connecting online.